what's up, y'all? This right here is video number 10 as we are doing the financial tips for every day in February. Happy Black History Month also as well. Now listen, the topic today is somewhat controversial, and I don't know if y'all going to agree or not, so you let me know in the comments. If you agree, hit the like button. If you disagree, go ahead and hit a comment and say why, okay? But basically, we're going to talk about no car loans. We say no, don't get them, all right? Now, we'll get to that a little bit later on in the video, but for right now, for those who have been with us and subscribed, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for subscribing and riding with us and enjoying these financial tips. But for the new subscribers, listen, if you all are interested in getting financial tips and seeing how your personal finances affects life, money, how it intertwines with God, as well as marriage or being single, this is the channel for you. So please consider subscribing, all right? We appreciate that. Now, let's get into the topic. Those are car loans. What are your thoughts about it, honey? Let's just go ahead and just give them really what they want. What's your thoughts on that?
Oh, my goodness. My thoughts.
Yes.
Okay. My thoughts are, I thought it was okay. I thought getting a car loan was okay. That is how most people tend to buy cars these days. But now
these days?
Well,
what do you mean these days?
I know. Well, I guess all throughout life. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. You think they okay, but don't worry, y'all. I'm the head of the household, so I kind of guide the ship. You know what I'm saying? I kind of go ahead.
So now being married to this guy, my thoughts have changed.
Okay.
So I do think it is better to go ahead and buy it cash if you can. And I say that because there is so much more you can do with the money that you are putting towards a loan and interest. You can do a lot with that money.
So you said if you can. What if you can't? Then what you do?
What?
You said you should get it cash. You should get a car cash if you can. What if you can't?
So if you can't get a car with cash,
I kind of stumped you, right?
You did stump me because, like me, if I couldn't get a car cash, I would probably get them.
Well, this is what.
But I would get it at the best interest rate. I probably wouldn't get a new car. I would get what?
I'm just saying it's either, but that's what I'm saying. Know. So that's why I say, y'all, I'm the head of the household. I gotta guide the ship.
So what would you do? Tell me. Tell
first of all,
everybody.
First of all, starts with the mindset. If I just wouldn't believe I can't do it. That's the first thing. To me, that's important. We've had this conversation plenty of times, but I wouldn't think I can't do it. That's number one. Number two is just that I probably wouldn't get the car that I would want. Right. So I had to save up, maybe get a hoopty, get a little beat up car. But that's what I would just have to do because, I wouldn't want to get that car loan. But that's me, and I think I'll be willing to sacrifice that because I think I can see better for my financial future. But between the both of us, honey, which one of us has gotten a car loan?
You.
Which is funny of your answer. You say that, but it's kind of like I'm the one who's gotten the car loan before, right?
Yeah.
So in the past, that's how I know it's just not something to do. And what I really looked at and I really learned was when I got the car loan, I put a big down payment on it. The down payment I put on it was enough to get like a pretty good, decent car. But when I graduated college, I started working. People was like, "Oh, you should get a car. You should do this. You need your new job card and all this kind of stuff." And I just listened to that.
So you felt the pressure.
I wasn't the pressure, but I listened to that and thought like, "Oh, maybe I should do it." I wouldn't say I was pressured on me, but it was just more like, I guess why not? And my birthday was coming up. It was
so you
like,
made the choice. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I made the choice. It wasn't their fault, but I'm just saying this is what people were saying. These people love me and stuff, so it wasn't like they meant it in a bad way. But just because people love you don't mean that they're gonna give you the best advice that they know sometimes, and not necessarily what's best for you.
Right.
And so when I got the car, like I said, the down payment on it was enough to get a pretty decent car cash, but I didn't do that. That's my fault. I learned the hard way. So I got it, and I didn't realize some things. And number one, you got to pay interest on the car. I kind of knew that, but obviously when you borrow money, you have to pay for that money. The way you pay for that money is through interest.
Yeah.
That's more money going out my pocket. So that's not good financially. But something I really didn't realize about cars that I know now is when you buy a car, cars are always, most cars are going down in value every single day that they're around.
Yeah.
So it's going to go. If you buy a car in 2014 for $30,000, in 2021 now, it'll probably be worth $20,000. Probably be worth $14,000, $15,000. Like, it'll be worth so much less. So I'm getting a loan on something that then goes down in value, and at some point it's easy for that loan to be more than what the car's worth. And that happens to a lot of people.
Yeah.
All the time. And financially, that's hard. So overall, in my opinion, getting a car loan is like not good financially. Buying a car with a loan is financially, it just doesn't make any sense, like numbers wise. It really doesn't. Understand people need a car. I understand it's a necessity in a lot of areas to be able to have transportation.
It is.
It really is. But at the same time, you may not be able to get the best transportation. You may not be able to get the best transportation. You may not be able to get the car that you want right off the bat. It may be worth sacrificing so that you can get virtually whatever car you want at a certain time. That's my thought process with it. And I know now from going through that, I mean, I did get that car paid off by the grace of God. And I'm still driving that same car even now. But that's just my thoughts on it. I mean, honey, you the one who cool with the loan. So, you know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts,
Well, I say I'm cool with it only because, like, if my intent is to pay it off and pay it off soon, at a low interest rate. That's the only reason why I would say that. And because I think when it comes to interest and loans and all of that, some people are good with money in that aspect, and they're willing to pay it. They can pay it off. You know what I mean? Like, they can pay their payments.
But if you're good with money, you understand you're spending more money because of the interest.
You do, but...
So how is that really good with money? I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just asking the question. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So overall...
I think it's still good with money.
I mean, I'm not. And obviously... I feel like this is a controversial topic.
Yeah,
so we really want to know...
depends on the person. But
I mean, but you could say that with anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just know that I don't want to spend money to borrow money. So I would rather not borrow money.
I mean, I agree.
As much as I can.
Me too.
Right.
I agree. But if I had, I don't know.
But that's the thing. When you start saying things like you have to do something, you can't do this, that becomes a mindset thing. And that's going to become a relational thing in a second. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and wrap this one up. So anyway, listen, we want to hear y'all thoughts, all right?
Yes,
what do y'all think about it? Right. If you with the car loan thing, then go ahead and make a comment about it. Tell us why. Tell us your thoughts on it. If you're not, then go ahead and hit the like button, all right, on the video. And of course, we ask that you all subscribe. But we hope that y'all get something out of it. But our overall message is do not get the car loan, all right? Would you agree with that, honey?
Yeah.
All right. We agree on that. So do not get the car loan. Y'all have a good one, all right? Thank you.